Sawadee Krap, I'm JP Mestanza. Welcome to Phuket Extra, brought to you by pvcphuket.com. Today, Tuesday, is the 4th anniversary of the passing of the deeply revered late King Bhumibol Adulyadej, Rama IX of the Chakri dynasty, who reigned over the Kingdom of Thailand for 7 decades. Phuket memorials began this morning at 7 a.m. with mass prayers led by Abbot of Wat Mongkol Nimit in Phuket town, followed by a mass merry-making ceremony where alms were offered to 89 monks. At 6:30 p.m. there was a candlelit ceremony today to be held at the meeting hall of Phuket Rajabat University to commemorate King Bhumibol's benevolence. As part of the merit-making events today, volunteers will also gather in Mutu of Paklok to conduct a mass community cleanup. Heavy rains over the past week have helped to replenish the island's 3 main reservoirs to healthy levels, meaning island residents may be spared water shortages for the rest of the year, according to the new Phuket Department of Disaster Prevention and Mitigation DTPM Chief Sopon Tongsai. The Phuket Provincial Waterworks Authority, the PPA, they report that the Bangwad Reservoir in Katu, the island's main reservoir with a capacity of 10.3 million cubic meters, is currently 73.8% full. The Bangyao Dam Reservoir in Sorisutorn is currently at 65.7% of capacity, while finally the Klongkata Reservoir in Chalong is now at 68.2% of capacity. Mr. Tampon says, quote, "At the moment, a lot of water continues to flow into the reservoirs, raising the water levels higher and higher. With the amount of rainwater this year, Phuket may not face a water shortage for the rest of the year." The heralding of good news over the water levels at the island's 3 main reservoirs follows severe water shortages both last year and earlier this year, with many areas across the island that are dependent on mains water supply being left without any tap water for months. The rains over the past few days has caused flash floods and landslides in certain parts of the island, including Patong Hill on Monday morning, with earth covering the eastbound lane on the hill for some time, causing massive traffic delays. According to the TMD, long-term statistics for the years of 1981 to 2010, the 30-year monthly average rainfall in Phuket during October is 353.4 millimeters. From October 6 to October 12 alone, the Phuket airport recorded 300.3 millimeters of rainfall, with just over 200 rainfall in Phuket town. For more, visit thephuketnews.com. Thailand Prime Minister Prayut Chan-o-cha and the rest of the cabinet are scheduled to visit Phuket and Surat Thani province on November 2 and 3. The announcement was made yesterday in Bangkok, the cabinet agreeing to hold inspection visits to Koh Samui and Phuket on the days in order to check the readiness for opening the destinations to long-stay tourists arriving on a special tourist visa, according to the reports. November 3 will see the cabinet meeting take place in Phuket. John Dalley, the co-founder and president of the Soi Dog Foundation International, has been awarded the Most Excellent Order of the British Empire, the MBE, for his services to animal welfare in Southeast Asia. John, who hails from Leeds, UK, was named alongside a host of celebrities, medical staff, key workers, and volunteers in the Queen's Birthday Honours list, which was published over the weekend. Soi Dog, which Dalley co-founded along with his late wife Jill back in 2003, the foundation later this year is forecast to see 500,000 animals sterilized and vaccinated across the country since its founding, with nearly 250,000 of those carried out in the past 2 years alone. A tragic incident in which a train collided with a bus in Chachoengsao province. It took place this past Sunday and saw 19 people killed, with scores of others injured. Police now say the engineer of the freight train will not be prosecuted. At about 8:05 a.m. on Sunday morning at a railway crossing about 50 kilometers east of Bangkok, a bus that was over capacity with over 60 people, it was on its way to a temple to mark the end of Buddhist Lent. Reports say the bus had been on the edge of the railway crossing when a blue cargo train slammed onto its side. 19 bus passengers perished and 44 others were injured. The commander of the Chachoengsao Provincial Police says the engineer of the train had indeed rang the warning siren and the caution lights were also on, leading police to suspect that the bus driver had been playing loud music, preventing him from hearing the train's horn. In addition, the bus had a capacity of 42 people but had nearly 70 people on during the crash, with the extra weight playing a role in the bus, making it across the railway line, according to police. However, there also was no barrier in place at the railway either. An investigation is now underway. Chalisa Amanda Obdam, a 27-year-old Thai-Canadian model from Phuket, has been crowned Miss Universe Thailand 2020. She will represent Thailand at the 69th Miss Universe 2020. The judge's decision was announced at the final round of the Miss Universe Thailand pageant, which was held at the True Icon Hall, Icon Siam, in Bangkok last Saturday, beating out 29 other contestants. As winner, Amanda not only gets to represent Thailand at the 69th Miss Universe 2020 pageant, but she also received a cash prize of 1 million baht, a Honda Civic car, as well as a fully furnished condominium. Hopes run high that Amanda will become the third Thai to be crowned Miss Universe. 2 new COVID-19 cases in Thailand today, both of them Thai men returning from abroad, including Sweden and the United States. And with weekend cases, the total increases to 3,643, with 95% of patients recovered, and the death toll remains 59. Thanks for watching today at Phuket Extra, brought to you by PVCPhuket.com. For safe, secure, and soundproof windows, visit PVCPhuket.com. We'll be back tomorrow. Until then, stay classy, Phuket.